Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 25 of Pokémon Prism. In the last episode, we took care of Ayaka in Acania Dock. We got ourselves the Haze badge and the ability to use HM03 Surf outside of battle. In this episode, we're going to be going all around, everywhere we possibly can, and seeing what there is to see for us now that we have Surf. I don't expect there to be a lot, but I do expect there to be quite a bit. That's an oxymoron. That's a moronic statement also. I couldn't do this before. This is why this game is so good. Oh. Level 10 Tentacool. This is worth my time to look at. And you can run in the water. Wait. Wee! Water has been this massive obstacle for so long, and now that we finally get the ability to explore beyond it, a lot of areas that have surfable water tiles are going to be like this. There's going to be rocks blocking you from making a lot of meaningful progress, but that is okay. And not just because, oh, well, we can surf down. Hello? We could have grabbed this the entire time, I just never found it. Cool. But it's okay, in part because this game is technically unfinished. So it is, completely understandable that we are going to be able to do more with the water later. But also because not every opportunity there is for a secret has to have a secret. Otherwise, it would be, in a paradoxical way, kind of uninteresting. But the first area we can go and do more stuff in is Clathrite Tunnel down here. And we meet a level 11 Chincho. I do wish that the Pokemon kept up in Surf level. Like, I do wish it was a little bit more interesting that way. After going here, we can go down into this area of the water, where the minecart is. We finally have easy access to the minecart that doesn't require going down into Mound Cave. Although I guess Firelight Caverns, we had that for a while. We can see a ladder over here, and that is where we are being guided. From here, we can go to the other side of Route 71 to go the other way to Felicia Town. Time to melt away those chills! I expected a little bit more out of Clathrite Tunnel. Maybe that's me being unreasonable. Rapidash had a very long animation. We're also a little bit under-leveled from where we should be. But I expect that to change pretty soon. Why does Rapidash have Flare Dash and K doesn't? What is that? What is that damage? What is that damage? What is it? You know what it is? It's a load of bogus. It's a load of malarkey. Yep. Gonna switch into K with Flash Fire and go for Zen Headbutt. You might have a cool pony, but I have a fox. One might say a fantastic Mr. Fox. Alright. And we also have Confuse Ray, so we'll just take this down real quick. Lydia grows to level 40 and wants Shadow Ball. I was looking for that. Wish we could learn 5 moves. Thunder Wave has been very useful, but we must bid adieu to it. It is 77 degrees outside, but it is 84 degrees in my room, and no fans, no nothing. It is very hot in here. It feels like I'm in the middle of a fire battle. Alright. Really? I wish I had that. Instead, we just have our new move, Burning Mist, we got that I want to use if we have the ability. That cargo went away too fast. That's okay. K grows to level 39. When are we getting Flare Blitz? Next out comes Arcanine. Luckily, it misses with Takedown. Now let's see what Burning Mist can do. Decent bit of damage. That was quite good. Obviously, Earthquake's going to be better on Dean, but Burning Mist is a great move. Highly recommend it. Down goes Trey. Well, now that didn't work out. What in the millennial writing? That happened. If you head east, you'll end up in Firelight Caverns. That's where I caught my Pokemon. Thanks for the tip. And we are coming up on the Battle Tower. Ooh. Ooh. Time for my new juggling routine. Love juggling. Daxton starts with a Magmar. I thought jugglers were supposed to have like a lot of Pokemon. 3 is a little pitiful. Almost seems like a fire breather thing to have, but it's neither here nor there. Not the belly drum! Not the belly drum! Now that it has max attack, we have to hopefully knock it out this turn, because if we don't, it is going to... Oh god. Oh god. Fire Blast! Okay, I'm gonna swap into K. Because if it does get Fire Blast off, K is gonna be able to absorb it. Boom. Boom. That was scary. Not the belly drum Fire Blast! That is crazy, and also not very efficient, but that's okay. Calliope wants Zen Headbutt. Psybeam is better. K gets a little XP too, and Flash Fire means my next fire type attack is boosted. But I'm gonna go for Zen Headbutt anyway. Flash Fire is so cool, but... Oh my god, that cross chop move, the way that looked was cool. I love, it's not electrolysis. The ability that Belly Bolt has in Gen 9, where you get hit and then your next electric type attack does extra damage, I think that is such a cool way to do it. And we get the burn on Electabuzz. I want to swap, but I don't think I need to. Ooh, it goes for Barrier, raising its defense, which is interesting. I still think with all of the debuffs we have on him, setting up 2 barriers is crazy. Especially when we're doing specially attacking moves, but that's okay. Down goes Electabuzz. Yay! That doesn't appease you? No, it doesn't. I don't believe in appeasement. That started World War I. Being able to juggle like this takes practice. Nobody's born a juggler. That is true, but in my experience juggling, I do have experience juggling. It's very fun. You can probably heal in the battle tower. They finally put a PC here. Before you had to go all the way back to Facilia Town just to change teams around. That's inefficient. Alright, my Azumarill and I are gonna roll over the competition. With its cute looks, we'll be unstoppable. Huh? This isn't a contest hall? Ah. There's a battle tower in Olivine City too. They don't allow Pokemon stronger than level 40. What a joke! How are you supposed to win if you can't use your strongest Pokemon? Good question. Good point. All good points. Oh my god, it's actually 90 degrees in the air. That... Kill me, please. Actually, we could go to we can't, but if we could go to Olivine City right now, our team would barely fit. Welcome. You can exchange your battle points over here for some fabulous prizes. And you can get Protein, Calcium, Iron, Carbos, HP up, a Razor Claw, we already have one of those, but that's cool. A Razor Fang, same deal. Poison Guard, like Confused Guard, but the user can't get poisoned. As well as Burn, Freeze, and Sleep Guard. Paralysis Guard, and a Rare Candy at 24 battle points. Power Herb, awesome move. Awesome item. Bright Powder, a Focus Band. I was actually just thinking about the Focus Band earlier. The Scope Lens, which raises critical hit ratio. The Quick Claw, which raises the first strike ratio. That's a weird description, but it gives you a chance to go first. Welcome to the Battle Tower. Here you can participate in a series of consecutive battles. When you enter, you will face 7 trainers in a row. Beat all of them to continue your winning streak. Lose and your streak is over. If you defeat enough trainers, you may draw the attention of our chief. Would you like to start a challenge? Not yet. At the end of the episode, I might have some intentions there. And next, really, no, I wonder where the gold token is on this route. Let's fight him. I know a little secret about mining properly. Beat me to find out what it is. I'm enticed. I'm enticed by this fire breather, Vic, and his wisdom. Get out of here. I don't want you. You're gonna sludge bomb me. Ember is not a good move. Ember is a bad move. Steel Eater is a good move. And go for Psybeam. Gardevoir is such a good Pokemon. Gardevoir is such a good Pokemon. I'm so sad that Ninetales just fainted. I'm so sad. Why? Why? And just like that, we swap into Minro. That was really sad. Actually about to start crying. Fire Blast. No reason to have that move. Just... And we get 2 Fire Blasts off. Fire Blast works kind of like Blizzard, where it's a very strong move, but it has accuracy issues. The opponent is using it though, the AI is using it, which means it is gonna hit every single turn. Case in point, so be it. So be it. Do you know why? Because his next Pokemon is about to be turned to Ash. No Ketchum. Oh, cute Ninetales. Why'd you get rid of mine? Rookie mistake. No, actually it's not, because now I'm trapped in here, and there's a good chance Minro faints next turn. Very good chance. Boo! I just have to be faster? Dean, are you faster? No. Luckily, we only take 10 damage and can Earthquake this Ninetales away. Dean's gonna get all this juicy XP for himself. That's all he needs. Down goes Vic. Alright, you wanna hear it? There are actually different items you can mine out in various areas. For instance, if you're looking for firestones, mine deep into Firelight Caverns. We actually did do that, so thank you for letting us know. So there is a strength boulder, but we did take care of, you know, those guys we could take care of. Good work, us. Actually, am gonna go to Phacelia Town a little bit ahead of schedule to buy Super Repels. 19 seems good. That's actually excessive. 15 seems far more reasonable. We're going to ignore Clathrite Tunnel over there and head on to Route 72. Here we can see a waterfall, and if we had waterfall... Oh! Actually, we couldn't go up it, because we do just need to go from this area. Whee! There's another area out here, but we unfortunately cannot pass this barrier. There is this piece of ground right here with a gold token. Now we got 3. I knew there'd be something on it. On the left-hand side, there's a whole lot of nada. The current is too fast to surf on. Excuses. This is a valuable use of my time. When we get surf and we're able to surf on these 3 little tiles in the corner, I'm gonna be so happy. I can finally do it! I've been waiting for this moment. Wow. Going to the right of the bridge here, there is an item on this. A Max Elixir. Max Elixir? Pfft, I hardly even know her. You may remember, this top area of Mound Cave has some surfable water. And here, we can find this guy. You need a Pokemon to get across the water? Can't you swim yourself? You like my blue necklace? I found them underwater. Here, take one. And we get the Mystic Water. Powers up water type moves. Quite cool. You need to learn how to swim. If you knew how many times I've been told that in my life. Ooh. Ooh. There is perhaps obviously nothing to do in Spurge City as far as water goes, but if we venture up, not here, but down here on Route 74, we have this little trail we can go down and surf over by where the old waterway went. Going down here, as I was saying, going down here we can find this little spot here with nothing on it, and continue up here to find a Firestone. Quite a cool item. If you couldn't find one mining in the Clathrite Tunnel, that's your best bet. Now that we're in Heath Village, we can go to Route 69 and we can find this little patch of grass where the encounters are exactly the same as the rest of it. However, I will say, having the current be too steep over on these areas so you can't move through them is a lot more organic than just having a bunch of weird rocks everywhere. We can surf over from where Heath Village is and find this hut. You are quite the young swimmer. I've already used this item on all of my ghost Pokemon. Let me pass it down to you. TM30. TM30 is Shadow Ball. It's a powerful ghost attack that can even lower your foe's special defense. Excellent move. Excellent. So glad to have it. Thank God. And we can surf over to the right here and find encounters exclusive to Heath Village. We can't go into that patch, but we can go here, wait for Repel to wear off, and you can find Tangela. Keep in mind, Tangela is actually a very worthwhile party member in this because you can get Tangrowth. But also, there are other opportunities to get Tangela that aren't as late comparatively, and it's only level 25. So you're not going to really be in the best position to make good use of it. What I really want to show, though, with a 10% chance at night, a 5% chance during the morning and day, you can find a Scyther. Scyther is an excellent Pokemon for many different reasons. One of them being that it can learn Cut, Fly, and Rock Smash. If you want to have a Pokemon as a dedicated HM user, you cannot really do better in this game than Scyther. There are some options. A few of them are very funny, and I will be, bringing it up as it happens. But I would highly recommend a Scyther if you're looking for something to get you around. Get everything you need in it. And just like that, we have Scyther. Scyther is also available in the Provincial Park, but if you're looking for a dedicated guaranteed encounter that you don't have to rely on playing at a specific day, a specific time, this is your best bet. Gunthet is going to get sent to a box, but you might be able to guess what I'm intending to do with it. Heading down Route 69, we have a patch of water here to the right when you first walk in. That will net you the Leaf Stone. Having all of the elemental stones is going to be a theme for all of these surfable spots, and it's a great theme. I would highly recommend, if there's a Pokemon that you need to have evolve with a stone, you've been waiting for it for a while, don't know when you're gonna get it, now is the time. Carl, you served us well. Gunthet, welcome to the team. Thank you, Scyther. Walking down a bit more from where Professor Ilk's hubby lives. Hubby's crazy. We can surf onto this patch and find the Miracle Seed, which boosts the power of Grass-type moves. We did it! Now that we've made one partial loop around the map, that would be this loop going up and around, I'm gonna go into Laurel City. On Route 75, you can find some water. From the left of this dock area, you can keep on pushing by, and on this corner that we couldn't reach before, we have a PP up. Amazing! There isn't anything new for you to do, and unfortunately you cannot surf in the water that makes up the Magikarp's eye. Heading into Laurel Forest, send Monroe out, see if there's anything we can find. Ooh, in the bottom of the Charizard den, you are guaranteed to find Feebas. Can't catch it though, so you just kind of get to look. In the middle of the maze, you didn't need to do, okay. There was just a Kuro Shard hanging in there. So we have an extra Kuro Shard. There are 4 that you get. We also have 3 mining picks we haven't used yet. So we could hypothetically use that to mine for things in the Charizard cave. There wasn't anything new. But, unfortunately, there is no way to get from Heath Village to, as you can see on the map, the Battle Arcade. I tried. But, heading into the Heath Forest, we've got this big body of water, and nothing in it. I actually came back here because I have ash and I have ores and I need to process them. Now let's smelt some ore. I got a bronze ore, put in the ore case. I failed. We got zinc. And we grew to level 1. Fail at smelting that ore. Get another bronze ore. Bronze ore. Total to collect 11, what? You're able to collect 16 ash. With the bronze and the zinc, we have 10,010. Zinc is worth 10, and bronze is worth 500 each. Terrible return on investment. Heading down to Route 77. Heading to the left here. Whee! There's a little channel where you can find the Twisted Spoon that boosts the power of psychic type moves. We're doing very good on items. I feel like I'm about to hit the item limit. And in the daycare area where Lunakuma's locked up. Whee! Next, we get to head into the Milos catacombs. In the Milos catacombs, we can head over here, surf on this body of water under the yellow switch, and bis dat qui cito dat. Grab ourselves a dusk stone. I think we know what that means. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, you know how long I've been waiting for this. Lydia, at level 40, is evolving. Congratulations, your Lydia evolved into Miss Magius. Cool sprite there. Love. 103 special attack and special defense. Very fast too. Love to see it. We can head into the Milos catacombs from the other side and find this body of water. Going up and above, we find this ladder. Didn't mean to do that much of a spiral. Oh! And we can head up the ladder here. And make our way to this area that looks like the fairy type gym. There's a Pokemon that ceased the war between Groudon and Kyogre. Rayquaza? The Sky God now resides on this tower. It is very aggressive, and the only way for it to agree to a battle is to hold the green orb. So, we have found out where we need to put the green orb. Quite cool. I don't know where the green orb is, but when we find it, we will use it. And in the platforming section, you just have to head down and find something you actually can't interact with. So the joke is on you. Don't know why you tried. Same thing over here. There's a body of water you can surf on, but it doesn't make sense to. Does that mean that there are surf-specific encounters? Yes. It's just Goldeen and Feebas. I wouldn't waste my time. You may remember, if we head west of Facilia Town on Route 78, there's water here, and we've got a trainer to battle with it. I think it's time for Lydia's first battle. Floating at the cove is life. Some girls find this place pretty romantic. Ew! Not with you, Dane. Ugh. Bro's a womanizer. What are you doing? Gross. Gross much. Stormfront has a chance to start rain, and it does start raining. That would be bad for us. Really, it's just wasting our time. Since water types are incredibly weak to noise moves, there's not a better opportunity for Lydia to shine. Look at that critical hit. Tell me Lydia is not excited to be fully evolved. Tell me. You'd be wrong. After one seeking, we have a second seeking. The only thing it's seeking is women to victimize. Up top, down low, too slow. And Dane was defeated. Dang. This route is at peak beauty when the sun sets. I'd believe it. The Pokemon found here are beauties. Why are we talking about them like that? Why are we talking about them like that? Swimmer Kelly wants to battle. Actually, we had a family friend named Kelly, and we'd always go to his I wouldn't call it beachfront, but like lakefront house for 4th of July. Great guy. Next, he has a Wailmer, who will suffer the same fate. And lastly, we have a beautiful Melodic, who will also suffer the same fate. Lydia's gonna be faster than a lot of Pokemon in the game. Especially right now. And I love that for her. Level 42. Admire their inner beauty, and not their fighting abilities. I wish I could dive deep and see all of those cute water Pokemon. Hinting at Dive being available in this game? Is that a hint about Dive? I hope so. The ruins hold a lot of mysteries. So I'm told. Says Swimmer Adrian. Also knew a guy named Adrian. He wasn't great. He would, side bait if you try to break up with him. Don't know whatever happened to him. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. With a critical hit, Slowpoke goes down. And we have a Slowbro. I hope lastly he has a Slowking. Down goes Slowbro. He does have a Slowking! Cute. Slowking is one of my favorite evolutions. I think it's so cute. This actually brings... This is a related point, but Gen 1, I'm sorry to say, is so boring by comparison. Like, Gen 2, all of the other gens, obviously they built on the foundation that it laid, and that's great. But, dude, fine. I'll just explore the area myself. If only someone was brave enough to go deep into those ruins, who knows what discoveries lie right underneath us. People that say they are like, oh my god, Gen 1 had the best designs. I don't think people are saying that. I would hope they're not. But I also know that there's enough Gen 1ers that Gen 1er became a term. And I do not get it. I do not understand it. Here we are in the Naljo ruins. There are several hidden pits inside the Naljo ruins. You can jump over pits to reach new areas, and you can also jump over pits that haven't been uncovered. That's just in case you want to be careful. So there are just random, areas in the ground you can fall into. Here we have a Geodude, level 24. Tell you the truth, I think the Naljo ruins is best left to be explored later. Hello, hello, hello! I'm a revered archaeologist. Naljo has such a alluring history. Did you know? These ruins used to be a temple. Everyone in Naljo would come here to worship the Four Guardians, but it's now in a state of decay because nobody's using it anymore. If you bring me something truly exciting from the inside, maybe I'll give you a reward. We will do that later. But, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 3 Pokemon designs. I could still tell you that they wipe the floor with Gen 1, and not just because of the obvious examples of people going, Grimer's literally a pile of sludge. I'm smart for pointing that out. It's like, yeah, okay. It's boring, but it totally works. It fills out the decks and it makes things more believable. My surfboard broke again. Now I can't surf. Sorry, buddy. Get a better surfboard. Hester? Who's named Hester? Idiot. But Gen 2 has some of my favorite designs. Gen 5 has a lot of my favorite designs. And I also recognize that part of that's because of what I grew up with, and but Gen 1 is only so revered because it was the first, and because some of the designs are extremely iconic. I can't deny that. For instance, I do really like Seeking's design, but you just compare it with the overall consistent variety and, like, depth that a lot of other Pokemon have, and I don't think there is a comparison to be made. I don't think there is a valuable comparison to be made that Gen 1 has a better overall Pokedex than, you know, take a crack, any of them. Even Gen 9, a lot of people will be like, Gen 9 is dumb because Flamigo is literally just a boxing glove Flamingo. That still has more going on with it. Like Voltorb, I will defend Voltorb's design because it's supposed to be based off of mimics, and it was more of like a traditional RPG idea at the time. But there are so many cooler Pokemon designs in Gen 9. I love Capsicum and Capiscool. And I especially love, like, Grafai. That is one of my new favorite Pokemon. And Hyper Beam doing that much is pathetic. But a lot of my recent favorite Pokemon designs, like, if we were to go, like, Gen 6 to Gen 9, are in Gen 9. And I think it does maybe have higher highs and lower lows. You really added salt to the wound. Who do you think you are? 480 Pokédollars? Why are you broke? When you surf on your Pokemon, consider how it really feels. You don't want to break a good pal of yours, do you? No, I don't. That's a crazy thing to say. I can't let anybody in here without a proper Naljo ID. You don't have yours? You're lucky I'm nice to minors. Otherwise, I'd arrest you right here on the spot. For trying to get into a place I didn't even know was restricted in that way is crazy. I will say, this is weird segue, but there have been a lot of times, both like before I was 21 and even now, that I would be like going to restaurants that were 21 and up only. TM78 noise pulse, cool. A lot of times I'd be going to restaurants that were 21 and up only, and I would just like walk in and hope that they didn't kick me out. And I know that puts like I know that puts the restaurant in kind of a bad spot. That's not something I would recommend doing. But also, it's very cool to be somewhere you're not supposed to be. And it's very cool to be like, I don't know, at a place where you have like a bunch of no minor signs spread all over the place. And be like, can I get a quesadilla? and they give you the quesadilla. So it's like, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get, you know what I mean? Over here, right by Firelight Caverns, we have TM95 Steel Eater. God, this is going to be a long episode. There are some super repels calling my name. Okay, angel numbers. I actually don't want to even ruin that. I'm just going to keep it. We have a rock smashable tile up here that leads to water. You might think, oh, that's amazing. It is. Because you can get TM59 Aerial Ace. We can head onto Route 81, going towards the Agony dock. There is unfortunately nothing to find with surf on this side. On the other side, though, we can surf west on Route 82. And as you can see, you're in kind of a tight channel here, but you can see up above, that is the magnet train, actually, going by over there. We have the Silk Scarf that powers up normal type moves over here on this side, along with a guy that is an encounter. I think some of the rarest fish Pokemon hide under these very docks. There might be some truth to that. Thank you, Fisher Owen. Everyone's going to be level 40 but Dean after this, because Dean is not going to be able to do anything against water types, believe it or not. Down goes Seeking, and we have Ludicolo! Cute! Bug type is super effective against grass. That is something I will never understand. Type charts don't have to always make sense. Is it because, like, bugs eat grass? I guess, but bugs and grass also have, like, a mutual relationship. You know what I mean? It's mutualistic, so I don't get it. Down goes Owen. No, no, no! I fished while riding my Pokemon until it couldn't take it anymore. Now I fish on the docks instead. Well, at least that's nice. You're not overworking your Pokemon. We have a cave over here with the scope lens. What does scope lens do? Scope lens raises the critical hit ratio. And this is the same cave as the other side, but you can get a person berry here, so that's pretty neat. Continuing on Route 82, we can go down here. We have this. Oh, that's annoying.
Hey, you look pretty tough. Can I see your Pokemon, please?
No. Don't even think about it, Jenny. Jenny, darling, you're my best friend. But there's a few things that you don't know about. Into Laron, this might actually be the only opportunity Dean's gonna get to battle this entire episode. That's fine. Because I'm faster with my Earthquake! And Mag Cargo. I love the way he looks. I use BGB as my emulator of choice, and with that, I also, part of why, and you can totally change this in other emulators, change the color palette, give it special LUTs, do anything like that. But part of why I use BGB is because I really, oh cute, is I really like the way that the BGB color palette looks. Especially for Pokemon Coral. I'm gonna keep on talking about it, sorry. But especially for Pokemon Coral, the pastel look fits the game so well. But, ooh. Ooh! As I was saying though, it fits the look so well. Also, I was talking about like iconic Pokemon designs. I love Absol's design so much. Jenny defeated. That was fun. Okay. We can head north here and find a cave under the magnet train. Oh. To find a silent room. Cool. Also foreboding. Interesting. Heading back down here, we can walk over to this guy. I'm gonna catch me a Relicanth. Love Relicanth. Another one of my favorite designs. Ishmael. Okay. We have a cute little Moby Dick reference. He could have been like, I'm gonna catch a Wailord, but that's neither here nor there. But like I was saying with the iconic designs, I'm not saying this to even act like I'm different. I'm not. Charizard is so boring. Pikachu is so boring. To an extent, Eevee's boring. And I'd feel bad saying that because I like Eevee. Everyone gets a popular Pokemon that they like. I'd have to think about what mine is, because Mr. Mime isn't that popular, but he's one of my favorites. But all that is to say, a lot of people who, if you ask them what their favorite Pokemon is, just pull out the like, my favorite Pokemon is Jigglypuff. Sure. I would pick Wigglytuff out of that evolutionary line, but it's so like, I don't know, man. How can you see like Breloom and be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, best Pokemon design. You could pretty easily, but down goes Ishmael. Dang! Iconic line from Ishmael. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the Relicanth were dispersing. I heard that some people are now dumping pollution into the ocean. Hate that. Hate pollution. And this is the other side of Terrenia City. We gone full circle? Isn't that amazing? I genuinely want to talk about this with people because I understand that I'm coming at it from a place of bias as someone who's played Pokemon for a long time, and I don't think it's like particularly fair to act pretentious about the biggest media franchise on planet Earth. You know what I mean? Like trying to differentiate yourself from other people by being like, ugh, I don't like those same Pokemon that other people like. I like the more obscure ones in the biggest media franchise on planet Earth. Like, you're not going to win any awards with that, is basically what I'm trying to say. But I still see value in I don't know. I still see value in appreciating, like, Flabebe, Florges, amazing Pokemon designs. Really like them. Really do like them. But still. We grabbed an elixir and something else I don't remember because I was too busy talking. But all that is to say, I am genuinely curious about what people's favorite Pokemon design is and why. And I don't think I like Charizard because he's the coolest is particularly novel. I think people were told to like Charizard. You know what I mean? I think there was a concerted effort of Charizard propaganda. But anyway, the Rijon bordered at Hayward City is to our right, the docks are to the left, and you're thinking of leaving Naljo? Can you handle it? Can I? Officer Cole wants to battle. His best friend is Dylan. Wait, does this mean it's accessible to us right now? This might turn into a significantly bigger video if that is the case, because that is crazy. Down goes Cacturn in one turn to Signal Beam. I am genuinely curious. What are people's favorite Pokemon? Why? I have my answers. Love Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Love Mr. Rhyme a lot. I also think Stunfisk is pretty cute and has a there was a whole thing of people hating on Stunfisk for good reasons, but I like the Pokemon that exist as stopgaps, and I like the Pokemon that exist just to exist. I also specifically like Stunfisk because a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 1 are direct correlations to Pokemon from, or Gen 5 are direct correlations to Pokemon from Gen 1. But Stunfisk, as far as I can tell, is most closely related to Dunsparce. And Dunsparce was one of my favorite Pokemon when I was a kid because I found a Dunsparce in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I tried using it for a long time and it did not work out well, as you might imagine. I'm gonna swap into Dean here. Go for Burning Mist. It's already burned, so there's no point, and this doesn't work like Hex where it's going to do, you know, double damage on a Pokemon that's burned, anything like that. Lastly, he has a Furret. Cute. And not to really belabor it home, but I do recognize that I am talking in a way that makes me seem different while playing Pokemon, which is so big, and like everyone has played Pokemon, especially after Pokemon Go. I'm not different. Looks like it. Just don't cause any problems in Rijon, please. Naljo already has a pretty bad rep over there. Okay. We also have grass encounters over here. You can find Bagon here, a very slim chance of doing that. You can also find a lot of really cool Pokemon, Lairon, Rhyhorn, a lot of cool options. Hang on there. I can only allow you to use the Warp to the Rijon League if you have at least 8 badges. Sorry, looks like you don't have enough. Come back when you've collected 8 of them. So unfortunately, we cannot go to Rijon yet, but we have activated the area where that would be. You might notice I did not do any of the encounters on Route 68. That is because I am tired. I am very tired. There is one more thing I want to show in this episode, and then I think we are in a pretty good spot to have handled all of the smaller things that you can do. The other things we can do, such as going to Saxifrage Island, where we were told to go in the lighthouse, or the Naljo Ruins. I think both of those deserve separate episodes in their own right, but you can actually head back to Botan City. He said we couldn't go to Rijon, but what does he know? And walk over here, following the path of the magnet train. Or surf over here, following the path of the magnet train, I guess. And go onto the tracks right here. Please don't tell anybody about this place. Where we finally have a Pokemon Center. Isn't that amazing? This is the world's first secret Pokemon Center. We just want our Pokemon to be happy and healthy. Okay, I love this. I love this so much. Having like this backwater place still having this kind of functioning healthcare system to be able to respond to people's needs. Like, I don't know. It's so beautiful. It's a secret to everybody. Okay, we got that. We got the Zelda 2 reference. And if we use cut up here, even more secret than the Pokemon Center, we have a Pachisi Hall. We have enough money. Oh, I'll be back. My god. If you wanted to add a water type Pokemon to your team, go here. Find the Pokemon here. All of the Pokemon in Naljo are very weak, but Rijon, they are strong, they are powerful, and they are useful. You take up space, you matter. And I don't think there's a better way to close this episode off than Pachisi. Let's give it a go. 30 rolls left. And we got a 1. Here we have a cute little Tailo, level 26. Now that we're considerably better leveled, I think this is going to be a breeze. I think this is genuinely going to be an incredibly easygoing thing as long as we don't land on any death squares. The Muncher takes money, but we are not actually going to get money taken off of us. Hi, Weepin' Bell. If you're going to do Pachisi, just make sure you donate, or not donate, but like, put all of the money that you have that is, like, just only have 2,000. Have any more? Ooh, we found 500 bones! Gain 3 additional rolls. Wait, why does it send us into the corner? What? Could I, like, hold and change where I go? Okay. So this teleports us to another area where we can get fully healed. Gorgeous. We rolled a 3, moved 6 tiles forward, and almost hit a death. Okay. You rolled a 2, found $500. A 4, and we gained an additional roll. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Hi, Dad. Off of that, we gained level 41. And we got an ice heal. Cool item. Okay. Take that. We're doing very good on items. I feel like I'm about to hit the item limit. Where we can move 6 tiles forward, 5 tiles forward, and get Sacred Ash. You are kidding me. Fuck. Okay. I hope we don't win, because if we win, whatever. With 3 additional rolls, let's keep it moving. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy that we got Sacred Ash and we can't pick it up because our item bag is too full from all of the items we were grabbing. Also, if you're doing Pachisi, don't forget that you can don't be afraid to just, put your items away so you have at least, 15 item slots available, because you don't need to carry all of the evolution stones on you. You don't need to carry all of the type, boosting 1.2 times boosting items on you in order to have a good time. Wow. That is crazy. Hey, Scyther! This is another opportunity you can find Scyther. Scyther is a 1 in 16 chance on the Pachisi board. If you're playing Pachisi a few times, it doesn't hurt to do this at all. I'd actually recommend it. The ones! The ones are crazy! And we just have to not roll a death square. Move 6 tiles forward. Ooh. Got a Thunderstone, but obviously the item bag is full. And we roll a 6. With that, we roll a 3, teleport our way forward. Got 500 Poké Dollars! Lose 500 Poké Dollars! And void out. Uh-oh, the game is now over. Nice try. Come back some other time. Pachisi is kind of a lame game of luck, but you can get some really good items off of it for only 1,000. That is if you have space for them. In this episode, we went all across both regions, found a lot of cool new items, a lot of things with Surf, and even evolved Lydia into Miss Magius. Incredible. In the next episode, we are going to head from Phacelia Town to the Naljo ruins and see what's in store there. See you guys then.